Okay, in this one is not as obvious to most people. It's kind of a tricky one, and so I wish, again, I had brought my protractor, but actually we don't really need a protractor, we need a ruler. And it says ray AD is an angle bisector. Then it says, notice that it divides the third side of the triangle into two parts. Are those parts congruent? Well, not necessarily. We already learned that angle bisectors don't necessarily bisect the opposite side from the angle that's being bisected, unless it's isosceles triangle and you're going through the vertex angle, or unless it's an equilateral triangle. Those are two special cases, and this triangle clearly is neither of those. It looks scalene, and so it doesn't necessarily do that. Or is there some other relationship? And as by now you've probably, since we've been dealing with proportions, may have figured something out. And so what you want to do is get your ruler and measure this distance. Get your ruler and also measure this distance. Then use your ruler to measure this side. And use your ruler to measure this side. Okay? And so what you get is, if you do that, you'll get, if you take BD and divide it by DC, so that's this piece and this piece in a fraction, then you can take the top of this side, so this is top over bottom equals top over bottom. AB over AC is one way to do it. Now some people write it differently. Some people do big top over small top equals big top over small top. And we already talked about what's congruent there. So that's the relationship with them. I wish I had measured these distances, but you can do it with your ruler and double check that this is actually true.